I'm Salona Carlisle, and this is another edition of the Everyday Bliss for the Modern Woman weekly transmissions, created for the woman who is wildly devoted to choosing herself and living her desired life now instead of waiting until later. It can feel so hard to let go of the outer in service of the inner sometimes. I know. It can feel as though you're giving up on your desires. It can feel as though you're going to miss out on getting to that life you really want. Especially when you've been hinging your happiness on things going a certain way by a certain time. But the exact opposite is true. Because skipping over the softer parts of you and drowning out the whispers of your soul to get there faster will never lead to a life that you feel really good in and that you love living. That's why sometimes when you think it's time to expand further outwards, it's actually time to sink more deeply within. Sometimes, when you believe you need to get more on track with your goals or more disciplined around pursuing your desires and cultivating that higher vibration, what's actually needed is to let go a little more and surrender into being even more fully with what is right here. Sometimes when you're convinced that you're complete with processing an intensely emotional experience and ready to move on, what's even more true is that you have a precious opportunity to touch an even deeper layer of release and healing that will open you even more to receive what it is you're calling in. When you think things should be moving faster, it's even more essential to slow way down. Probably much slower than you're comfortable with. It's even more essential that you redirect even more of your energy inwards and get quiet enough to notice what's wanting attention that you've been moving too fast to feel. That you give yourself even more space to nourish the most tender parts of you and to feel the full caress of your breath as it moves all the way in and all the way out. It's even more essential that you make the time to become present enough to listen more deeply than you've ever listened before. And that you create the most sacred cocoon for yourself to take rest in this womb of pure stillness, where you can come into union with the deepest inner wholeness you have ever known. The life you desire depends on this first and foremost, because that life is going to require that you choose yourself over and over and over again. It's going to require that you make your inner world and your inner state more important than rushing to get to any of those external accomplishments and experiences that you've been chasing. The ones that you believe are going to give you that sense of wholeness and fulfillment that you haven't yet found within. Life can only meet you as deeply as you have met yourself. This is the exact transformation that my clients step into when we start working together. It's the choice to believe that they deserve so much more than continuing to sacrifice their current joy and aliveness for some future outcome. Because the first step to creating a life you love is falling in love with the life you have. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to learn more and receive my free Ecstatic Feminine Embodiment Meditation, go to salonacarlisle.com. I offer a variety of ways into this work, so if you know you want to dive deeper into living more everyday bliss and becoming that woman who is wildly devoted to living her desired life now instead of later, you can also request a free consult at salonacarlisle.com/discover. And together we can find the perfect way into this work for you.